Please don't be Novacore, please don't be Novacore, please don't be Novacore.
It is Novacore.
Guardians of the Galaxy has arrived, and thank Christ it's a single-player game. Will wonders never cease? Actually, it's a wonder it happened in the first place. No irritating, grindy progression, no bollock-bashing microtransactions, no massive open maps that exist purely for drawing out the bloody runtime.
Gardeners of the Galaxy?
What? No. Rocket! So I let Groot fill out the paperwork. I fixed it with an addendum.
Not the most well-known heroes you could hire, but definitely in the top 5 of most awesome names. Contributing members. Groot, a Flora Colossus, last of his kind, fearless in a firefight, an awesome best friend. Rocket, bona fide super genius and a wizard with explosives. Definitely not a raccoon. Gamora, adopted daughter of Thanos, deadliest woman in the galaxy. Need we say more? Drax the Destroyer, convicted serial murderer and galactic war hero, often grumpy. Last and definitely least, Peter Jason Quill.
That's it? That's all you wrote?
There was a character limitation.
You play as Peter Quill, aka Star-Lord, and it was a bit of a surprise to learn you wouldn't be able to play as the other Guardians. Then again, it's also a relief this game isn't trying to copy Avengers. The Guardians are trying to make some money, so they try capturing a creature from the Forbidden Zone. They fail, get caught, slapped with a heavy fine plus a bomb attached to their ship. Oh, and they also manage to release a mysterious entity that goes on to threaten the entire universe. Nice job, guys!
What the hell, Peter? You said you could get us out of this.
I did. 8,000 units is a small price.
8,000 units?
That is a tremendous sum.
Where are we gonna get that kind of money in 3 cycles?
By robbing a frickin' bank, apparently.
Okay, so we got fined. So we have a Nova tracking thing on our ship that's gonna shut down our engines if we don't pay that fine in 3 cycles. At least we're not on a prisoner transport.
Not yet.
It's a well put together story. There isn't too much going on at once. There are quite a few characters, but the game doesn't drown you in them all at once. It's easy to keep up. Characters are well written and voice acted, and by the way, there is so much dialogue in this game. One of the benefits of having linear single player levels, the Guardians constantly talk to each other referencing their surroundings, recent events, even Quill's tendency to wander off down side paths.
Looks like there's a way down here.
Quill, you gotta see this ship. What's Captain distracted up to now? If he calls us over, I'm done. Whoa, 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 guys! There's this totally sweet pile of crap on the ground. It's so interesting. Let's all stick our fingers in it.
I can hear you downwind.
I can hear you downwind. Come on, guys. We're a team. Let's all work together. Blah, blah, blah.
The game is bursting at the seams with dialogue. It's very impressive.
Okay, here we go.
If they so much as scratched her paints, we get Novacore to reduce our fine.
Good luck with that.
It's gross negligee.
Negligence.
That's what I said.
Where is everybody?
Most Nova stations are heavily automated, all synchronized by the world mind.
It is unsettling.
Not like they had much choice after the war. Too many seats, not enough butts.
See,
M ship. Designation Milano. Move to
Whoa,
holding
whoa,
space
whoa! Get back here with my ship!
R734PL. Present validated ticket to kiosk prior
What
to
ticket?
departure.
How the flark are we supposed to get off this rock?
Let's just focus on the fine. They need to remove that tracker thing anyway.
If there's one scratch on...
If there's any scratches, I'll buff them out myself.
That I gotta see. Flarkin knew I should have stayed on board.
If I have any criticism of the dialogue, It's that Rocket gets a bit insufferable for a while in the middle. He doesn't understand when he does something wrong. He's oblivious to any fault on his part.
Rocket, don't!
Feels like we see this a lot.
You want to know the plan?
Yep.
Hey, guys! Check it out! I'm totally not dead! What?
You almost killed all of us! No more blowing things up, Rocket! Ever!
You're gonna regret saying that.
But when Quill does something, Rocket overreacts and gets really bent out of shape over it.
Guys, Corell's ship is right there. We just need to...
What? What do we need to do, Quill? A whole bunch of whacked out space cops just tried to vaporize us, and you want to go looking for a rematch? Because your girlfriend might be in trouble?
That's not what I'm doing, and she's not my girlfriend.
Could have fooled me.
Rocket! The only thing that this is about is getting our ship back. We find Corell, and then none of this is our problem anymore.
You're right. It won't be our problem anymore. Because we didn't sign up to be run around halfway across the galaxy by a cop-loving human!
And this rift between them goes on for way too long. Maybe Rocket holding a grudge would have worked if Quill's actions were not correct and Rocket wasn't such an arsehole. As it is, this subplot overstays its welcome. When you get right down to it, the combat is absurdly simple. You run, you shoot.
We got company!
About time!
Maybe these guys will lead us to the elevator!
They do not seem agreeable, Peter Quill!
One down, a whole army to go!
Nice work, Peter! Watch your back! Don't suppose Hellbender will hire us now!
I ain't taking orders from that skull suit anyway!
Tear their heads off, Peter Quill!
You can take cover, but there's literally no point, since the enemies have stormtrooper aim, and it's way too easy to gang up on hostiles. Team members will engage enemies with melee attacks, or in the case of Rocket, a big ass machine gun.
I need to know where Raker went! He doesn't survive this!
He has much to answer for! Brace yourself!
Brute says he's gonna squeeze the faith out of these goons and see how they like it!
Past time someone got stabbed!
Yeah! Come on! Test your faith against rapid fire! Concentrated death! Man, that felt good! Now, let's see where we are.
That's kind of it. No fancy uppercuts, no twirling kicks. Unlike Avengers, you don't have a huge array of basic attacks. You do, however, have special attacks. Triggerable abilities designed to inflict damage and stun to varying levels. Certain powers chain together very well. Rocket's gravity grenade pulls enemies to a central area, and then Gamora's multi-slicing attack kills them all. You'll use that one a lot. You can use the powers however you see fit, but certain combos just work better than others. Quill has 4 types of elemental shot, but mostly they're only good for disabling enemy shields. Well, except for the wind shot. That's fantastic at pulling enemy snipers into punching range. It's just a pity it takes you so long to unlock it.
Zonked out weirdos deserve it!
Blitz him, Rocket!
Scott Skirt Medic is really complicating things!
Then there's the huddle.
It's getting warmed up.
Guys, huddle up!
It's flarking crazy out there, Quill. Dastin scumnuts soak up bullets like you wouldn't believe.
Then return every beating I deliver with equal force!
We're gonna be in real trouble if we don't stop him!
You think we're in trouble? From these guys? Well, I say trouble is our middle name. When we're slicing scuts with a knife or a blade, and we're shooting fast and Groot's making shade, that's what I call trouble. Who's with me?
Die, thieves!
Can't wait to take him down!
Feel him?
Hold them down, Groot! Blow the way! Why are there so many of them?
This is nothing compared to some battles I have fought!
Smash them up, Max!
This combat is sure to draw the Warlock's attention!
Just hope Warlock's causing a distraction somewhere!
Smash it, Gamora!
Feel this?
How do they have this many dudes?
With access to the Cortex, who knows how many reserve forces they can bring in here. We gotta shut it down!
The idea of the huddle is to power teammates up, giving them a combat boost and extremely short cooldowns on all their powers. You only have to select the correct option out of the two given, which feels a bit gimmicky and totally unnecessary. It's ridiculously easy to pick the right one. There's a solid story here, there's a couple of twists thrown in for good measure, and bags of bad guys to blast. Gotta say, I love the humour. It has nothing, absolutely nothing to do with the Marvel Cinematic Universe, this game. But the film's writing team could have written this and you wouldn't know the difference.
Can you get us through here, Gamora?
Whatever it takes to find Hellbender.
Her name's Lady Hellbender.
Yeah, Gamora.
If we want an audience with her, we will have to start showing some respect.
This from the guy who calls me Harlot Spawn of Thanos.
An accurate description. We all know which harlot spawn it refers to.
What about her sister Nebula?
I forgot about the blue harlot spawn.
Say the word harlot again and my knife will
Gamora's actually adopted, so not even that accurate.
yeah. Also, not a harlot.
Right. That too.
There is an option to remove the copyrighted music and replace it with alternatives. It does remove the copyrighted audio, but it doesn't replace it with anything, which causes certain sequences to lose their punch.
Hold on to your butts, people! Rocket, hit the music!
On it!
Focus on flying, Peter.
Someone play this man a song!
Now we're talking!
Watch the ship!
I'm watching!
You ain't! Drax, what are you doing?
I am holding my buttocks as Peter Quill instructed.
Watch it!
Someone give me a hand! Am I right?
How about one upside the head? Heads up!
We have debris incoming! Blow it away, Quill!
Hold on to your butts, people! Rocket, hit the music!
On it!
Focus on flying, Peter.
Someone play this man a song!
Now we're talking!
Watch the ship!
I'm watching!
You ain't! Drax, what are you doing?
I am holding my buttocks as Peter Quill instructed.
Watch it!
Someone give me a hand! Am I right?
How about one upside the head? Heads up!
We have debris incoming! Blow it away, Quill!
Plus, it ruins the huddles. They become really weird.
Flurknart's on the field, danger on all sides! Then it's time we stand and face it, and make sure they're nullified! Are we heroes to be laughed at? No! I'll laugh at them instead! Who's with me?
Victory is ours!
Bring it on!
Time to
Gamora, slice him up!
I'll enjoy that! Drax was right! This really gets the blood pumping!
This is my kind of workout!
I'm gonna be cleaning gunk at him! Kaboom!
A I mean, that's not right, is it? We enter a heightened state of alert and you go deaf. Also, I really fucking hate that piece of text at the top of the screen. It's really distracting. I'm used to reading subtitles and it never goes away, so I never stop staring at it. Piss off! There are some Mass Effect style dialogue choices, but ultimately none of them have any real effect on the game and absolutely no effect at all on the story. For example, early on you get thrown into the bowels of a ship along with a kid. You talk to the kid.
Bossy and judgmental? You're just a kid, Nikki. You don't know what's good for you, Nikki. Stay out of the escape pods, Nikki.
I kinda know what you mean.
You do?
This is a new low, Peter. Even for you, Peter. It's restricted space, Peter.
Yep, that's her.
Later I met up with the ship's commander and, because I sided with the kid, she slipped a security card into Quill's pocket. For a while I was wondering, what's this card for? What does it open? What goodies are coming? Wait, have I walked past it yet? Wait, what was I looking for again? Eventually I got back to the ship much later and discovered the door that the card opened, and I went inside and found a workbench and a collectible. That's it. Underwhelming. Some bad choices will cause you to fail the game, but they're few and far between and it loads the beginning of the sequence pretty quickly, so there's no real penalty for getting them wrong. And of course we have to mention the standout star of the game, the fridge door.
Do not think that I do not know what you are up to.
Don't you get all gloomy right now. It don't help. You talking to me or the llama thing?
I was addressing the creature.
Did you just...
You have closed the refrigerator door.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
I thought I was the only one who ever bothered.
I thought I was the only one.
I observed the tree closing at once.
I don't know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
Door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
Huh, more you know.
All things considered, I like the fact that it's linear. Makes a nice change from all the open world games out there. Problem with an open world is there's no way to guess what the player's going to do next. So you hear the same voice lines, particularly in combat, over and over again. But a linear level? The developers know what's happening next, meaning they can write an engaging script to match.
Follow as I lead the melody. So traju to gluk, peldagor morgath, soltas flandergath.
Really? We're doing this?
Targath gonot kol, volmalki ultath, gothan kol galmak.
Targat Golden Volmaki Utath, Gathen Kogalmach.
I don't care if it gets a bit repetitive at times. The combat is decent, the characters are entertaining, the script is funny, the soundtrack is awesome, and the end result is definitely better than Avengers. Guardians of the Galaxy gets a solid 7 out of 10. It won't be breaking any records, but after so many games trying to do an open world, this is a carefully crafted breath of fresh air. And one you'll probably want to come back to. I know I will.
Are you gonna be okay?
That was just so...
Metal?
Yeah.